5, 2. Welcome back, everyone, to WGNR Fistful of Neutrons Season 2. A few neutrons more. How is everyone doing tonight? I'm so excited to be back.
Aces.
Yeah, I'm excited not to die.
Yeah, I really hope you don't.
Good luck with that.
Brent, have you rolled a new character just in case?
The character, his first name is Overseer, his middle name is, and his last name is Attic.
I was gonna say a dick. Mr. Dick. It's nice to see you again.
Hello, Mr. Attic.
Let's go around the horn really quickly. Reverend Ryan, how are you doing, buddy?
Good. Ready for some Wild Wasteland adventures. Cliffhanger, to be
Super
sure.
cliffhanger.
So there's been some tension going on, some percolating of thoughts, and Mr. Microwave just like paradropped from the sky and is ready to go.
Cool. Yeah, you were right behind the behemoth last we left off. Mr. Grant, the rifleman, tell me how you're doing, buddy.
Well, this is episode 15, and that's a lucky number temporarily for the day. And I say that because Rifleman has all of like 2 hit points, and Duke is about to be a Super Mutant Behemoth dog snack, and that's no good. So I'm praying to every deity that'll take my call right now. Lucky number 15, here we go.
Amazing. And Raj, Johnny Bottlecap, how you living, bud?
Oh, just having a super time, super day, super glad to be here with all my buds. Gonna figure out what's happening. My favorite note in my game notes from last session is Johnny got rocked, and rocked is in capitals. And then immediately I remembered that Johnny got hit by several rocks. So this is
not an accurate note.
It's an accurate note.
This is gonna be interesting to say the least. So let's get into it.
Absolutely. It is Father's Day, so happy Father's Day to all the dads out there, or people with dads and whatnot.
Our resident dad, Raj.
Our resident dad, Raj. Gotta be a dad.
Dad, Raj.
Gotta be a dad. Gotta be a dad.
Yes, and we have actually something very exciting to announce. This is brand new. We are just launching it now. So actually, I'm going to toss it over to Ryan. Ryan, why don't you give us a skinny on what we're doing at WGNR?
I would love to, because it's a little out there and a little out of left field, but it's very interesting. One of our longtime donors and supporters, who's requested to remain anonymous, has made us an offer to upgrade our situation.
Our whole shit.
It's a little bit bananas. It's way too kind. But they basically offered us in the tune of $1,600 to upgrade our live stream and editing situation from the ground up.
You actually received the parts this week, didn't you?
Yeah. So this is happening to us, literally, whether we wanted to or not. And that's awesome. It's a really amazing thing. But we've basically been sent half of a insane live stream editing, everything basically that we've wanted to do. They're like, oh, it'd be cool if it's like, oh, well, we don't have the bandwidth. This thing can do. And we've got, like, I've got 3 boxes of it underneath this desk right now. And so it's a bit of a challenge, and I know I'm stammering a bit because it's a little bit bizarre. But we've been thrown down the gauntlet essentially to see if we can match this amazing pledge, and we really don't have a choice because we have to do the thing because we got to
build this. Yeah, we have like
half a computer.
Yeah, but not just a computer, like a never like obsolete, like full on streaming
It's
beefy
bizarre.
fucking
So
computer.
we've been gifted this with like literal gauntlet thrown down of like have at it. So we're gonna do our part with it, but it's a pretty big goal. So we're putting the call out to all of our friends, fams, random people we meet on the street to donate to this thing. So you'll see in the description of this live stream is a link to a GoFundMe that we've set up that explains a little bit of the situation. And if anyone is able to donate anything to this, because it's a lofty goal and it's a little bit wild, we're gonna do this. We're gonna make this machine.
Yeah, we're gonna build it.
And we want you guys to be a part of it. We want to make this show better. We want to do more shows. We want to do more streams. We got lots of stuff that we want to do, but we're hamstrung by time and tech. So this would knock off one of those. And anyone who's able to donate, we're going to get a custom like decal design, and we're going to like immortalize this machine some way with the names of everyone who donates to this project. So what are we even calling it?
I think
next
covered
level
in stickers.
upgrade challenge is
next
what
level
we're calling
upgrade
it.
challenge.
So
Have we
Upgrade
decided
challenge.
do we like the WGNR war rig? Is that
working
War
something
rig,
title
like
war
that?
pig,
Working
baby.
title?
for the machine.
Yes.
This is all very much ground like
This is brand new.
Dudes, can we call it the war boar?
The war boar.
Sure. Maybe one of the things is highest donor gets to name the thing.
To
I don't
name
know.
the thing.
We're
Bodie
coming up with
McBoatface.
this. We're coming up with this as we go. So
Voting
I don't want
boat face. I'm making
Yeah.
a challenge. The best name wins.
to. I don't want to belabor the point too much because it's a little inky for us to be asking you guys for money. But if anyone's able to do anything, the link is in the description. I'll pop it in the chat. Hop in there. We're obviously going to be putting in our own shekels into this project as well, but
Absolutely.
anything you guys can do makes it that much better, and who knows what else we can do to improve the quality of not just the show but the edited stuff.
The
that we
whole
do.
channel. This is a channel-wide upgrade.
It's a fucking ground up remodel, folks. So anything you're able to throw in there, thank you. It's amazing. Your name will get on the machine. And also, we're going to do a credit roll for our Hall of Heroes that will roll at the end of the streams as well. So that's enough on that. Thank you all so much to the anonymous donor, the mysterious donor. You're an amazing son of a bitch.
angel donor.
You know who you are. And thanks.
Thank you.
Now let's get on with the show.
Thank you for this incredible burden.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So now that that's all done and we're done panhandling for you all.
Thank you.
Hello. My name is Justin. I am your overseer for Fistful of Neutrons, A Few Neutrons More, Season 2. Last where we left off. Oh, sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself. This does take place in the universe of Fallout, so we can go to some kind of dangerous places. There's violence, drug use, and fucking swears. But we promise to keep it good weird, not gross weird. We like fun weird. So we're not going to go to too terribly icky places, but you will hear some content that is a little bit more on the 14A side. So please do stick with us. We think that you're going to love it. It's quite a fun show. And now the curtain descends. Where we last left off, Grant, I want you to remember that feeling of being like in shock.
Do I have to? This is like I'm in the war movie where I can't hear any sound anymore.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Music is playing and artillery's going off, but I'm just like looking at my pistol and writing a poem or some shit.
Yeah, you are straight up goofed. It sounds like you are underwater. And where we Where we last left off was Dookie Boy has clamped on to the neck on the sternocleidomastoid, which is this muscle here, on the neck
Okay,
of a
fancy mirrors boy.
on the neck of a super mutant behemoth, and
Yeah,
he
bite
is
that son of a
he is
bitch.
clamped on, and in slow motion you see these behemoth hands coming around to grasp Duke as he has launched himself onto the neck. Mr. Microwave, you have pretty much paratrooper airdropped in after fucking up so royally, and
Was it?
I'll allow it.
and
Fuck up?
sending Professor Marvel plummeting like 150 feet down at Guywire
He made it.
On accident.
He made it
on
to the ground.
accident.
Like,
On accident.
no, like, what do you want? What do you want? You gonna hold it against
and-
them all session or what?
And you have landed behind this 20-foot tall, 3,000 pound super mutant behemoth right behind it. And Johnny, you have taken a couple of rocks off of your brand new shiny armor. You got rocked and knocked prone, but you are now back up, and you stand probably about 30 feet away from this towering monstrosity as Duke had launched up its arm to clamp on its neck. And that is the vignette. We're kind of frozen in time. We are going to go to top of the order. We left off. Super Mutant 2 had just gone. So Rifleman,
Yeah.
it is now your turn. You are prone. You are in shock. You
Yeah, no.
are
Doubt.
actually you're supine. You're on your back, not prone, but you're on the ground.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull my my speaking box off my face just for a second, get some air, because I just saw the pearly white gates for a second.
Are you doing that?
Well, like just for a second.
Yeah. I want you to describe what the audience sees when you pull
Yeah.
up your.
So like everything
First.
north of the mask part is, cracked, dry skin, covered in dust and sweat, sort of caked on. You've been working all day, but multiply that by a lifetime. Everything under the mask is like clean, no tan. It's like pasty because it's on all the time, right? I'm just gonna sit back and like take a couple breaths and like, can I see just like a bird flying overhead?
Yeah,
Just
Raven
like
is
moving
Raven
and
is
just-
circling you.
I look up at Raven for a second and then like hear the noise and the screams, and I roll over and I'm gonna shoot this behemoth's hand that's trying to grab my dog. I'm gonna
Okay.
aim for its hand or its arm, I guess mechanistically. We can't really aim for hands, but
You can aim for an arm for sure.
I'm buying a dice. I'm aiming for an arm.
Okay.
Which arm is about to grab Duke?
There's the rub. He's coming around with both hands.
Oh, well, okay, left arm then. Left arm, and I'm shooting him.
All right,
with
you
my
do it.
dice. You son of a bitch. Oh, how's 5 successes? Is that
Yeah,
good?
that'll do it for sure.
That's probably like what it would have taken.
Yeah.
Hunting damage,
oh,
3 piercing, 8 damage, 3 of it piercing.
Nice.
Okay.
Screw your hand.
You do an amount of damage to this behemoth, and the left arm, the arm that let's say is closest to you on the ground, takes a shot through the elbow, and this thing doesn't scream, doesn't really address it. The forearm just goes limp, like where he was grabbing to go to grab it. It just like
Don't grab my.
That's what 2 crits will do.
And now that left arm is crippled, and you hear this thing go more out of confusion rather than pain. Like his arm now doesn't work, and he's
Go of my fucking dog.
Okay, that was your turn,
That's correct.
sir. It is now the Super Mutant Behemoth's turn. Grant, for me, I want you to give me a strength challenge roll. I don't know if this is a thing that we can do in Modifius 2D20.
It's like
Strength
kind of like
athletics?
there's like a grapple
Yeah.
kind of thing. Yeah.
This is for Duke is going to do a
Duke
strength
is going to
athletics.
do a strength athletics check. I want
Okay.
you to give me a difficulty. Oh, it's got to be a 3. It's got to be.
At least.
Well, it would have been a 4 or 5, but it's just the one arm now.
Totally. Yeah.
So,
Dice.
so I want you to give me a difficulty 3 strength athletic check on
Yeah.
Duke's stats, while as this behemoth puts his hand around the dog armor and tries to pry this dog off his neck.
Buy whatever you need. We already
Yeah,
we saw
I'm
what happened
buying
to
a
one of
dice.
Titus's dogs. We can't. This isn't
Yeah.
happening
Can't
again.
this
Yeah.
too many dog
Yeah.
mutilations going on here.
This can't
okay.
be our thing.
Okay,
No.
pups.
This
Oh,
can't
no.
be our thing.
So 2
Woo.
successes. Can I use one of his luck points?
Yeah, you can.
So the target is going to be 11.
Hmm.
Oh shit!
Oh, that's a complication.
Oh
Shit.
no!
Oh, I hate that.
2 successes and a big old dirty 20.
Pray for us.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, the
Hey,
dice
dude.
tell the story. So there is a dog handler's handle that's on the back of Duke's Hermes armor, and the behemoth gets a hold of this thing and starts pulling on it. Duke is not letting go. Duke is clamped on, so this behemoth is hauling on himself, but Duke, in protecting his owner, is stalwart that this fucking thing is going to get its neck ripped out. As the behemoth lets out a large cry and pulls hard on this armor, you hear a loud crack and a whimper, and Duke is thrown away from this behemoth as now its neck is freely running with blood, and Duke falls into the long grass of the Kansas prairie. You hear doggy whimpers as
Oh my
this
God.
happens.
Okay, whimpers.
Doggy whimpers.
Here, I'm still hearing something. Okay,
Yeah,
well, that's
exactly.
better than nothing.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, I'm freaking out over here.
Okay.
I
It
feel
is
you.
now.
Like,
It is now Duke's turn.
And Duke's conscious?
Duke is conscious. Duke has taken an amount of damage. Duke has taken a.
WWDD. What would Duke do?
What would Duke do? You are Duke in this moment. So
Duke's running back in for another bite. That's what Duke is doing.
give me a difficulty 4.
Yeah.
Endurance survival.
Endurance. Bind
On-
dice.
On Duke's stats, you are out of dice. You are now giving me dice.
Okay.
He's
All
already
right.
got a pretty full pool.
Oh no. 3
What?
successes and a complication.
Duke,
Luck
Can I
point.
luck that?
Luck point.
luck point.
I'm gonna look
Get
that.
rid of that 20.
We got it. We got it.
Please be a better number. Okay, that's the
Oh.
target. Survival's a tag 6 plus endurance is 6, so 12. Okay, good.
Just
So
so that's
4
4
successes.
successes. Yes,
4
as
successes. Stop
Duke
killing my dog.
as Duke is thrown to the prairie, and you heard the crack and tear, you realize that most of that crack and tear came from the behemoth. However,
that's
however, Duke did not come out of this unscathed. The audience sees Duke start licking his chops, and 3 or 4 of his teeth come out of his mouth during this. He has cracked and damaged some of the teeth in his mouth,
causing me physiological stress.
I know.
Undeterred at this, and now with a bloody muzzle, Duke charges back into battle.
Fucking sure does.
I want you to give me an attack roll on the behemoth for Dookie boy.
Right. Head attack.
That'll do it.
Duke.
Roll me some damage.
Get him.
Yep.
Oh, hey,
2
piercing for
Two
total.
piercing. Okay.
That
Oh, this thing
piercing's
is
handy.
This thing is looking real bad. Duke launches right back up where he had left off and does that German Shepherd thing. You know, when you see them like bounce off a wall and like launch themselves. This time,
Dog parkour.
Yeah.
This time, Duke doesn't go for the neck. Duke is going for the eyes and is now mauling this thing's face, trying to eat its delicious jellies out of its face.
Dang.
Duke is not fucking around anymore.
Get him, boy.
He pissed off. I'm gonna eat your brain and gain your knowledge.
Fuck yeah. Good boy.
Okay.
Highlander movie all of a sudden?
Yeah, right? That is Duke's turn.
Only one.
Johnny, the scene is set for you, buddy.
Okay, so Johnny's pissed.
So Johnny mad.
Johnny real mad. What is my distance to mutant fella?
You're like 30 feet. You're quite close.
Johnny wants to. Can I be a little narrative about it, and then I'll roll and see if it happens? Johnny wants
That's the
to
best
use.
way to do it.
Johnny wants to use the power fist. It's power fist time. He's pissed, and he's power pissed.
So I want you to paint me a word picture.
All right, so Johnny lets out, like you bastard, and then turns on the power fist and just starts running. Just
Have a nice day.
Yeah, have a nice
Hell yeah.
day. And he's going straight for the head or the temple or something, He just wants to crush this.
How tall is this motherfucker?
Yeah, this thing is like 20 feet tall. You could go for the knee.
The knee? Okay, I'm gonna go for a knee. I'm gonna immobilize a knee if I can.
That sounds pretty awesome.
There you go.
You're the head. The head is, unless you want to do some athletics, fucking Iron Man jumping shit.
Parkour, jump off. No,
Yeah.
Parkour.
Jump off
Parkour.
Mr. Microwave. Bounce. Yeah.
Yeah, gainer. No.
Double gainer. Oh my god, it's the double gainer.
So what's this gonna cost me here?
That's a straight up attack roll. Your minor action is to close the distance, and your major action is to attack.
Would this be more of let's see.
No, you are straight up going for the kneecapper, bud.
Okay.
With your power fist. So as you're running, actually, you know what? Make the roll first to see how cool I'm going to make this.
Okay. So on my strength and melee weapon. Oh, that's not good. I would like to use a luck point
To replace your strength point?
To replace my strength.
You go ahead and do it, buddy.
This will be a luck and melee weapon.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Good luck, Johnny. Can I buy an
what's
extra
your target?
11.
You can give me an extra dice.
Luck be a lady.
No, let's do it. Okay. Here we go.
What's it? Well, wait. What's the difficulty?
It is. Oh yeah. What is it?
It's an attack roll, so it's just the difficulty. He's big, so it's just difficulty 1.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, okay.
Punch this
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
Punch him.
Watch this fucking goon.
Enjoy your knees while they last.
Oh,
Hey,
that'll,
that's what I'm talking about.
that'll do it.
Good for
So,
one.
as you see that Duke's been thrown off and immediately gets back up and launches back at this thing's face, it's distracted. The left arm that Grant shot is flailing, loose, obviously crippled. The right arm is pawing at Duke's face. and he is completely distracted as you start sprinting in your brand new power armor.
And his knees completely unguarded.
His knees completely unguarded as you go for an absolutely ungraceful just haymaker coming over the top. The Power Fist Gauntlet comes over your hand, and the "Have a nice day" with a smiley face on the front of the Power Fist absolutely fucking connects with this thing's kneecap, and you just hear the entire fucking thing shatter like a shield of bone crushing. Give me your damage roll, sir.
Here we go.
We'll get some Foley work here.
Crunch.
Oh, that's
whoa!
Damages. That is many damages.
That is
stun.
And the stun. So, as you slam into this thing's leg, it is a massive, beefy leg, but you've come in with such force that the kneecap inverts.
You don't want it to do that.
And
I hear that's not good.
This behemoth goes down screaming. It goes to brace itself on its now broken and crippled arm, and that buckles underneath it. As it lays on the ground, freely bleeding from the open wound in its neck where Duke had torn a hunk out of it, Duke finishes the job by relocating off the face around the trachea and clamps down hard. You hear a very loud crunch, and Duke gives the snap, and this thing stops breathing. You have solved my behemoth puzzle.
Oh, man.
I thought this was going to go another way for a minute there. Oh, crap.
I legitimately thought that might go the other way.
Can I admit I was worried for the behemoths by the end? I'm like sad for it as a creature, kind of.
Well,
almost,
you've
except
still
that,
got
my
two.
dog and me,
You
so
still got two completely undamaged super mutants.
That's
yeah,
true.
I was gonna ask:
We're not done.
Is it dead, or is it just down?
The behemoth is dead. The behemoth is dead.
Okay.
Duke,
I wasn't sure if we just took it.
Duke is doing a number on this thing's neck.
Perfecto.
Is it a number
Maybe later, but for right now, Duke has put this thing down. Mr. Microwave, it is now your turn. You were standing directly behind this thing as you saw just a conflagration of bullshit go down. What do you want to do, bud? It's got now two very confused super mutants standing near it.
Narratively, I want to say so. Like, Mr. Microwave is like comes fucking Geronimo down from the sky and like lands while all this is happening, and like while Johnny and Duke are doing their thing, I'm just gonna be like floating, like in between his legs, like trying to get away from the situation. Just kind of like, oh my, this is rather ridiculous.
My.
And I want to use that as my way to narratively cross the distance up to the closest super mutant, who I back into. Oh, pardon me, sir. Oh dear God! And I give him the clamps.
You give him the clamps?
Yeah, it's
clamp him.
Time.
Clamp him.
Let's give him a go.
Let's give him the clamps.
Melee target is
buzz his ass. Buzz him. You are undamaged, are you not? Oh, that'll do it. Roll damage.
I think I might have taken a little.
You are
I fell?
Undamaged. No, you came down on the guy wire. Remember? You zip-lined down using your clamp. Your clamp hands.
Yes. Okay.
Clamp hands.
Well, I still hit even without my. I need to take damage before I get effective rule. But I did it.
So smack him.
Yes, please.
Smack him.
Smack him. Smack him.
Where is Buzzsaw? Is 4 dice. 4
Wow.
damage, piercing 2.
Okay, good job. You've done an amount of damage to Super Mutant 1. It is now Super Mutant 1, his turn. You have just buzzed him. He is not stoked about that.
Fair enough.
He is going to be smacking you with his board.
Fair enough.
Board smack.
Smacks you.
Dunk.
And I'm going to roll them dice, son.
Who's got some dice on him?
Yeah, you take 6 physical damage.
I have 2 damage resistance across my carapace.
There you are. You got donked. Super Mutant 2 sees that Grant is down and had just shot this thing in the arm. He's going to take a pipe bolt action shot at you, Grant.
Oh, good. Easy. No problem.
I think.
And fucking misses.
Ooh, way to go.
Oh my god. You know what? Fuck this. I'm using some of my GM points.
Oh yeah, you might as well. You might as well.
You might as well, dickhead.
I'm doing. I was in junior high, dickhead.
Just
like
Saigon.
Just like Saigon, eh, Slick? I was in junior high, dickhead. In the comments, if you can place that movie, you get 10 points.
Yeah.
It's a Christmas movie.
It's a Christmas movie. Okay. Oh, how does that suit you, bud?
Yeah,
Ooh,
not
wow.
great. Is that a board? He's hitting me with a board?
He's run over to smack you while you're on the ground with a board.
Well, and a special fuck you to him.
Oh,
Jesus.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Grant is dead.
Grant is certainly unconscious. He's dying.
He's dying.
No, he's not dead, but he's dying. Oh shit. I mean, darn.
Shit.
So this super
Shit.
mutant charges over to you, board over his head, and the last thing you see is just this board coming down straight into your face before darkness takes you.
Sorry, the location was left arm according to Fantasy Grounds.
You know what? Who's running this goddamn show? Me or you? Smacks you straight.
Look at me,
in
I'm the
the-
captain now.
Yeah.
Look at me.
Look at me.
Hit location can always get cooled. Like that's the
More
one
like
thing.
shit location.
Yeah.
All right, Rifleman. Technically, it's your turn, but you are unconscious.
Yeah, technically it's my turn. Technically.
He's
I-
bleeding out now.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
I gotta do something about that.
Tell you what, I'm gonna go unconscious. That's my turn next.
Okay, it's
Nice.
Duke's turn. Duke is mauling the shit out of this thing's face, this behemoth who is still dead.
Duke is gonna go and maul the shit out of the guy who just knocked me unconscious.
That
For
tracks.
sure. Yeah. So Duke turns around and charges this thing from behind. Give me an attack roll.
Yes, sir. A success.
That'll do it. These things have no armor and they're big.
That's cool.
Okay. Well, how's that's not bad. 3
3 with
3
2
damage, 1
piercing. All right.
Huge.
Oops. Okay. Johnny Bottlecap. What do you do, sir?
What is
Shoot
my
the guy with the board.
physical proximity to these super mutants? I mean, like, is there one closer than the other? Am I
So
super close to
one
both of
is
them?
tied up. One is tied up to your left with Mr. Microwave. The other is tied up to your right over the corpse of the behemoth with Mr. Dookie Boy.
Okay. I think I want to. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna do exactly what I did last turn. I'm gonna luck point, power fist, smack this mutant that's messing with Duke because no one messing with my boy. Sorry, Mr. Mike. I think.
Oh,
I got it.
Mr. Mike can take
Probably
care of
good.
himself.
I can deal
but,
with super mutant.
Yeah.
Mr.
If-
Mike
if
can
there
take
was-
care of
if
himself
there was
for
two,
sure.
If there was one, I'd be all over it, bro. But
I'll get it. It's good. You get him.
Here we
Duke,
go.
take priority.
George
Target's 11.
Keith comes in with the Die Hard.
Yeah,
which is,
there it
of course,
is.
that's
Winner,
Die
winner.
Hard. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. 10 points to George Keith.
1 successy.
That'll do it. Roll me some damage.
That'll do. Here we go.
It's
Here
spicy.
we go.
Ooh,
All right. 2
Could've been
damage,
spicier.
but with a stun.
That's
So
all
I'm gonna. So he is now Super Mutant is now stunned. Super Mutant 2 that was gonna smack Rifleman to death is now
Not
stunned.
anymore, you're not. Not anymore, you're
Not
not.
anymore. Not
God, say goodbye to your major action, asshole.
Mr. Microwave, it is back to you. You are tied up with Super Mutant 1. How do you want to do this thing?
I want to. I was gonna say doom in the face. It's like
Phrasing?
Phrasing.
Are we not doing phrasing anymore? Is phrasing not a thing?
I'm just gonna buzzsaw him again. And
Buzzsaw him again. Fucking do it, coward.
I will.
Yeah.
And because I have now taken 4 hit points, I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew. Which ain't too shabby.
Mountain Dew.
Which I
remember Mountain Dew.
should give me another damage dice when I'm attacking. So I'm gonna aim, which is something I never do.
You're gonna aim with your buzzsaw?
Aim the
Yeah,
drop.
I'm gonna go surgical strike. I'm gonna fucking
Yeah.
karate chop him in the neck. Yeah. I'm gonna
I
go for
like
the head.
this.
Karate.
Karate.
like-
Karate.
Karate.
Karate chops.
Target number 13. Hi-yo.
Hey. That'll do it. Roll me
That'll
some fucking damage, bud.
Beauty.
So I think it'll only roll 4. I might have to add the 5th one myself, but let's see. Yeah. So that's
Yeah.
2 plus
2 damage.
3.
3 damage, 2
3
piercing.
in the neck.
Right in the neck, though. Neck
All
damage.
right. Oh,
Right in the
Neck
neck.
damage.
neck damage. That's the worst damage.
That is amongst the worst.
I don't like it.
Super Mutant 1.
Oh, wait, do we have any action points?
You don't. You would have to
No.
give
No.
me some.
No,
feel like we
Totally.
don't.
I spent them all. Sorry.
It's okay.
Speaking
Worth
of
it.
which, this guy is going to hit you twice with a board.
Great.
Oh, wait, I just realized something. Not to undo my own good job. I aimed, which increased the difficulty of my attack. So I think I should miss.
We'll let it slide this time. Rule of cool.
Eh.
Okay, he hits you the first time.
Great.
Smack him.
Oh, shit.
7 damage.
Ooh.
5,
Ooh,
but
which
ouch.
which is 5 damage.
Yeah, that's a critical
Mr.
hit,
Microwave.
actually.
Oh, which is then 7 damage.
It'll buff
No,
out.
it's 5, but I break something on me.
Your thruster.
Okay.
You're now
I can live with
that.
crippled. Your movement speed is crippled. He's gonna go ahead and smack
live
you
with it.
again because I spent them action
well.
dice. Boop. He's gonna hit you again, maybe. He fucking whiffs on the second.
Okay, that's good because yeah.
All right, Super Mutant 2 is going to hit Duke with the board, and he's also going to take, because I never do this to you guys, because I've been a very loving and kind overseer. He's
What
going
game are you been playing?
Some might say.
he's going to hit Duke twice, or try to, with a board.
Burn them points.
Oh yeah, that's it. Duke, he's going to take 6 damage because he has 1. Or does he have 2 physical reduction?
I think heavy dog armor is 2, but
Yeah,
He
I think
does
that,
have.
that was the upgrade from.
He
his
does
old
have.
armor.
Okay, so
Yeah.
he takes 5 damage, which is not amazing.
not
Also a critical
my
hit.
favorite.
Some on Duke now, bro.
And Duke's. I
He's gonna need
gotta.
a back massage.
I gotta do it. I'm sorry.
What do you? What?
He gets
You don't gotta do
smacked.
anything, man.
He got smacked in the muzzle, and now his jaw is straight up broke.
Ah!
Yeah.
Don't like that.
Gotta kill these fucking mutants.
And that's another hit with the board. And for another fucking 4 damage. Duke is looking
How many hit points has he got?
really
God.
rough.
2.
Duke, 2 hit points left.
2
And-
fucking hit points.
And Rifleman is dying as well. Someone's got to get. Speaking of which, it's
As long as
Rifleman's
I
turn.
don't go down, I can fix this. I have something for this.
You guys have to be doing
but
something.
if I drop, we're fucked. 'Cause
Okay,
no one can
Rifle-
repair me.
Rifleman, you're unconscious and dying. It is now Duke's turn.
Do we have any chems?
We've
Got
got
Duke,
a stim pack.
how bad is this? Is this fucking dude in front of me? This super mutant. Is he like rough, or is he just sort of like in it still?
I will say he looks about half bad.
Fuck. Okay.
That's more bad than we need him to be.
Yeah, not half bad
Duke
enough.
is gonna run
Yeah,
run
see.
over and stand over my body, and take up a defensive position. So like basically ready a bite. If this thing comes at me again, Duke is standing over my unconscious head, and he's gonna ready a bite.
Duke is Duke has his muzzle is crippled, dude. His
He's got no
jaw's
chomping
broken.
power.
He's got no
Okay,
chomp
then
chomp.
he's gonna growl and stand over me, and he will not ready a goddamn thing except for courage.
All right, he's got nothing but 2 hit points and his swinging cod left.
That sounds about right.
Fuck me
He's not
sideways.
neutered. He's got all of his.
He's got all them doggy bits. All right, Johnny Bottlecap, it is your turn, sir.
Take that power fist for a walk.
Yeah, take that.
I'm running out of luck points here. I gotta switch up the game plan. Am I too close to use my combat rifle?
You're not. Well,
I feel like I'm pretty close. I know that's why I'm gonna have to switch to shotgun.
All right, you're too
All right.
close for missile switching to guns.
Switch to guns. Even though
We
they're
got
both
there.
guns, but whatever.
Yeah.
Didn't work. It works there.
Even though they're both guns. Shut up.
All right, use that
So I'm gonna
shoddy
double
to
barrel
the body.
shotgun. Yeah, to the one specifically that's messing with Duke still.
Yeah, Super Mutant 2. Give him a fucking show.
That's a target 14. Let's go.
Oh, buddy.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
yeah. This
Yes.
3 successes good enough.
Yes.
And we
I
got
can't
2 action
remember.
points.
Yeah.
We got some real estate.
go.
I mean, it's free real estate.
It's free real
It's real
estate.
estate. Here we go.
Real estate.
Kaboom!
Oh,
Give him the both
That's
barrels,
vicious.
and that's
Spread.
vicious.
So that's 9.
Oh, buddy, that is well more than enough. You fucking unload with both barrels on this thing and just fucking missed it.
oh.
Kaboom! It was going to plant another board strike on Duke, who was standing over
Today.
Not today.
Grant, and you just fucking and everything from like the clavicle up on like a 45-degree angle just disintegrates. It is done.
Missed.
What a boy. Good shot, Johnny.
Good
Am
shot,
I allowed
Johnny.
to buy another major action?
Major action. Okay.
Can I spend AP to do that?
You absolutely. You just generated 2, so you
I was gonna say I'll spend those 2. I'm gonna turn around and reload, take another shot at the other mutant, or how would that work?
So
Barrel.
minor action you can use to reload or switch weapons. So
Okay.
yes, you could.
Now is the other mutant combat rifle distance from here? Because I
Other
asked
mut-
because they get
Other mutant is combat rifle distance.
Okay, I'm
he's
gonna
tied up
switch-
with Monsieur Microwave.
I'm gonna switch to combat rifle because I get 3 extra damage dice,
Hell
and
yeah.
away we go.
Mhm.
And away we go.
Oh,
Oh, that'll do it big time, brother.
Yeah.
Man.
that
That'll
will do it.
baby, boy.
Fucking
Here we
Jonathan.
go.
Bottle cap John Wick over here.
Yeah.
Jonathan Bottlecap.
Yeah, that's 5 damage. That's a big old 5
That'll
damage.
do.
Oh, that's not good for it at all. It is barely hanging on. You unload with this combat rifle and take 3 quick shots, and you must have been training with riflemen because your grouping is spectacular. Tight grouping, just like 3 in the torso, real quick succession. Go for center mass, baby boy.
Wow. That's a critical hit.
It is. This thing is now bleeding to death.
I love it. And that will conclude
Yes.
Johnny's turn.
You know
think we've
what?
done it.
We're not going to go through another round. This thing, it'll become its turn. Actually, Mr. Microwave, you're up next. How do
You are Mr. Microwave.
how do you want to do this?
Fun. Sure. Well,
I'll give you the best 7 words that a DM can tell to his player. How do you want to do this?
I love it.
How do you
yeah, I'm gonna
want to
see-
do this?
Like this thing bearing down on me. It just like beat the shit out of me with 2 concussive consecutive hits. And
We can buff it out. Don't worry, bud.
totally, yeah. And all of a sudden, you know, it's going in for another swing, and I'm like, my thruster's busted, so maybe I'm like kind of on the ground, and it's like about to do me in, and then just pew pew pew, 3 quick hits from the chest, and like Johnny killed it. But like I'm in a defensive stance and it falls down. It falls on the buzzsaw and
That's
basically
running.
just like
Oh,
yeah. Yeah.
comes itself in half.
Ooh.
I
Pink
done halved
mist.
myself.
I'm him.
Yeah. And Mr. Microwave is now just like covered in like green and red
In viscera.
ichor.
Ichor.
Just fully gooped, and just like Wallace happens like, oh god, oh god, oh god, and that's
What voice was that?
that's that. That's
It'll
Mr.
work. That's
Microwave.
That's
getting
his
getting
damsel,
destroyed.
Covered in
his
goop
damsel
voice.
in
Covered in goop.
distress voice. You do enough damage to this thing that it gives up the ghost, and now you are battle is ended. You
Don't
have
mind me.
defeated your first behemoth.
Wow.
To set the stage, Professor Marvel on the ground,
Yeah.
very badly broken. Rifleman on the ground, barely badly broken.
I'm fine. It's just a flesh wound.
We've got Mr. Microwave, who's crippled. We have got Duke, who is crippled, and Johnny, who's coming out smelling like roses. Hey, I
It doesn't
know.
always go that way. It usually is not that way.
Yeah.
So that's
I know that it's a little early, but that seems like a very natural part to stop and take our mid-session break. We will be back in 10 minutes for the last hour and a bit of our latest episode of War Games News Radio, A Few Neutrons More. I'll see y'all in 10 minutes.
Hang tough,
Excuse me.
folks. We'll be right back.
Please
after
come
these
back.
Messages.
5, 4,
3,
3,
2,
2,
Who knows?
1.
Happy,
And we're back. Okay.
Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year.
June. Shut up.
Happy birthday to WGNR. You guys are fucking insane, by the way. Just a quick update. Hey, remember when an hour ago when we were like, hey, we're doing a fundraiser thing?
It was so long ago.
You know, like an hour ago, we now have $732 raised, which is
Guys,
so close to half of our goal. You guys are insane. What are
Thank
you
you
doing?
very much. Holy
This is
crap.
insane. Thank you
That's
so
unreal.
much.
Thank you, guys.
That's
We got
so-
Craig
thank you.
Read 'em
Steinhoff
out.
with $50. We got Anonymous with 30. We got Jeremy Thacker with $75. We got George Keith with a very specific $27, and that's my favorite one because it's $27.
fucking
$27.
Anonymous donor, just a casual $500.
what the hell?
500 Canadian
Just a little-
dollars.
Just a
Yeah.
casual.
Just a casual rent payment, no big deal. Anonymous for $25, another anonymous for $25. So you guys are unbelievable. You are so fucking fantastic.
Thank you.
We've got some added to the Hall of Heroes.
We got
as
people
well.
added to the Hall of Heroes.
If you did an anonymous donation, and don't want to have your name on the thing, but would still like to get on the war rig and on the scroll and all that, just fire me a message on Discord or wherever and just let me know, hey, I was the X amount, and we don't have to put it on there, but we can put it on the machine. We don't have to have it on the credit roll. If you would like an acknowledgement of some kind, get in touch with me and we could do it behind the scenes. But thank you.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much for everything you do. I know we've said it over and over and over again. We're just telling a stupid story with our dumb mouths, and like it blows us away that we have like human beings spending their life minutes watching us and like giving us money for this.
And that's the biggest one. The money and stuff is amazing, but like you could be watching anything and you're watching this, and that's fucking amazing. So
We know you have a choice in Fallout related programs.
we're happy you chose us.
but we're happy you chose us.
We're happy that you chose this specific.
Thank you so much. We won't gush too much, but you have fucking absolutely blown our minds.
I'm gonna gush. I'm gushing right now.
We'll keep it
Hi,
going.
guys.
Look at him, he's gushing.
We're gonna do a big video talking about all this coming out this week. So you guys are just the first to get on this crazy greatness which has been thrust uponst us. So
Anyway,
folks.
what were we doing? All right.
Are we playing a game?
let's do
We
it.
were
Are we
exploding
playing
Super
a
Mutant.
show? Yes. So again,
So I'm dead. I don't
the
know.
girl
If anyone...
over stands.
No, dying.
Dying.
Asterisk.
There's,
Dying.
Important.
there's
Listen, man.
mostly dead, and then there's dead.
Mostly dead.
As a paramedic, we had a saying: "You're not dead until you're warm and dead." So, it's a Canadian thing. If you get cold and you freeze to death, you're not actually dead. Anyway, and the curtain descends. Yes, where we have left off, Grant is bleeding to death, unconscious on the ground.
Just missed that.
Duke is incredibly injured. His jaw is fractured. He's trying to lick your face, but he's bleeding all over you.
Oh my god. This hurts my body.
Please stop.
Ooh.
Mr. Microwave, you are like basically using your 3 arms to balance yourself on the ground as your thruster sputters and sparks underneath you.
Sure.
Johnny, you're looking around. It's a beautiful spring day. It's really great for you. Everything looks really
It's that
great for you.
meme with Pedro Pascal.
Yeah, exactly. You look down at the knee of the Super Mutant Behemoth, I should say, and where your "Have a nice day" connected with his kneecap, there's a perfect imprint in this thing's flesh that is backwards. "Have a nice day" with
Is
a
there, like-
smiley face.
Is there ability to like take a picture with my Pip-Boy or something like that? Like Johnny, it's like that's fucking cool, right? Like I gotta capture that somehow.
You take a mind photo. I'm not
Hey guys, I
gonna
just want to remind you that I'm dying.
Yeah, Grant
We're
is
getting there.
dying. So
I mean, let's get
cool, right?
to it. Don't
so
worry about it.
we're out of initiative order. What do y'all want to do?
I'd like
I
to
will
not be dying.
make my first order of
Save
business
the dying.
to go
Spare,
over to
spare the dying.
spare the dying. Yeah.
I'd like to raise Grant as a minion. Wait, wrong game.
Who's the
Actually-
necromancer in our party?
Actually, Grant, this is something that I want to do with you. What the last thing you saw was kabunk. What do you see? You're unconscious.
I'm standing
are-
in a field of wheat, razor green, and the sky is rich azure blue. There's not a cloud anywhere. It's hard to tell what time it is, but the sky is blue, and I'm just walking through the field gladiator style, running my fingertips over the razor grain. My mask is gone. I'm like 30 years younger than I am, and I think I'm walking towards my daughter in the distance, being a dead man.
Did you have a daughter in life?
Yes,
Oh.
but nobody
Ow.
knew until I just mentioned it right now.
Yeah.
Like, wow.
So episode 15 notes.
So
Season 2.
So overseer
What?
overseer God just realizes that Grant has a daughter. What was your daughter's name in life?
Only so many things get revealed per episode, sir.
Oh,
I'm walking towards her. I'm pretty sure it's her. And I'm slowly walking towards, there's like some like orchestral music playing, and I'm like finger tipping the grain here. And that's all Duke, or not Duke, that's all Grant is doing while I'm not alive.
So what happens is, yes, you're walking towards, and it's that dream like haziness, like you have this strong feeling that it is your daughter, but like you can't quite see her. And as Mr. Microwave and Raj are doing whatever they're doing to bring you back to life, the sky, clear sky blue, the azure, the beautiful azure in the wheat field, fracture down the middle and open up to complete darkness. Not fire, not flames, nothing. Just it's like a lightning bolt has hit the ground, and it's fractured the universe for you. Oops, there goes gravity. Snap back to reality. Mr. Microwave, how are you gonna fucking wake this goof up?
Great question. Taking a look at our handy dandy party inventory sheet, which I think I can even show it to our lovely crowds here. Here's all the crap we have.
Baby stim.
I don't see any stim packs there. Rifleman, do you have? I remember we bought.
We bought some. Oh yeah, we
them
bought
all?
some.
Because they're not in our party.
They're not
I
in your party
didn't,
inventory. Did you take notes about them?
did take
You
notes.
did buy diluted stim
Yeah,
packs.
we totally bought some. I don't even think they were diluted. Well, okay, so here it is. We bought 2 actual full meal deal stim packs.
Yeah, that rings a bell.
We got 2 robot repair kits,
Oh,
Forgot about those.
are-
Nice.
and we have 2 full, unadulterated, 80 proof stim packs ready to go here.
Beauty. Okay, well, I'll say that Grant had those on him then.
Yep.
Then I'll hobble myself over.
I want you to give me a difficulty 1 intelligence
there,
medicine
check?
roll. No, intelligence medicine roll.
Oh, just to like see.
See if you. This is the first time in like 300 years that you've used a stim pack on a human being.
Sure.
I
Yeah,
don't
okay.
think that you've ever used a stim pack, Mr. Microwave, in this.
I don't know that
in
I
our
have.
story, so-
Sure. So sorry, you would like me to do A?
Just a difficulty 1 medicine or intelligence medicine check,
Oh, okay.
which I think that you're good at.
Yeah, this is one of the things I am good at. In fact, the target number is A.
For those of you watching at home, I just want to give them some
14?
action points. Is what's going on here.
Oh,
What I'm trying to do is-
nice. Okay, so this is a. So is this a difficulty 0? Ben?
No, it's difficulty 1.
Oh, okay. But gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I'll just make it.
Oh, no, you absolutely will not.
Last
Oh,
luck point.
dude.
God, what is
Wow.
wrong with
Wow.
you?
I don't
Oh my
know.
God.
I
Bad
don't know
dice.
why I have to
Bad.
figure out how
That
to
is bad
stab
dice.
the guy in
I was
the
trying to
thing.
be nice. Oh my God.
Oh
my God.
You are not serious.
Dude. Dude, what?
Grant.
out.
Grant.
out.
Oh, my pincers are fully articulate. Oh, I just
Actually,
What do I do?
what
Tell me what I do.
what literally happens is you go to. I cannot fucking believe
This is what happens when you
20s in
make
a
people roll
row.
dice.
Wow.
220s in a row.
Oh my God.
Grant, what Mr. Microwave does in his absolute dipshittery
yeah.
is he Pulp Fictions you
Oh,
with the stim
He
pack
stabs you 3 times.
through the breastbone,
fucking
through the
die.
sternum, straight into the fucking heart, and pierces your right atrium. Johnny
Amazing.
Bottomcap, I'm not kidding you. I am not kidding you. Rifleman is dying.
Yeah, I
Stab
got
him with
that.
the other stim pack.
Okay.
That stim pack is gone.
Yeah, clearly
With friends
okay.
like these.
Okay.
Oh
What
my
is-
God. I want
what-
you to know that he's in
Yeah.
critical condition. Like
Okay,
he is
is it-
now.
Is
Maybe
it
the
medicine?
super mutants have stims.
Is it medicine and intelligence to use the
We
stim
had no-
pack?
It's not. You just
Okay.
put it in the guy.
Okay.
It's
That's
not.
what you're supposed to do.
I just wanted to give you guys action
It's
points.
a difficulty 0 test, so I can choose whether I do it or not.
Okay,
Yeah.
can I just go do that then
Yes,
instead
you
of
can just
all of
give
whatever
him, you
just
can
happened?
Just give him a stim pack.
Can I just,
Well, I mean, hey, I rolled
can I
the
just
dice,
not be extra
and we
about it
lost
and
some
just go give him a
resources.
stim pack?
Yes.
We rolled the
Oh
dice.
my
We lost some
God.
resources. There was, action and consequence.
So
Oh my God.
here's what actually happens. You come back with so the lightning strikes and the darkness splits your universe. You go to say something to your daughter, but it gets washed away in the loud crack of thunder that comes from behind.
Yeah, I bet it does.
Grant, you awake with 17 damage.
So I have 1 hit point.
You have 1 hit point.
Cool. Well, I'm awake and alive.
You are awake and alive. You have a fucking stim pack sticking out of your chest.
Yeah, I don't even
and-
notice that. Where's the first thing I'm thinking is where's my dog?
Duke is laying right next to you, and you
Oh
can
my God.
you can see that the bottom of his jaw is about 30 degrees too far to the right.
It's hard for me to not imagine that it's my actual dog that's just in the other room having this.
Yeah.
It's very real. So I'm just gonna like snuggle up with my dog and like hold him.
Yeah, you roll over just onto your side and like throw an arm over Duke,
Yeah.
who nestles very, very close to you.
Oh Jesus.
And whimpers and whines as he is quite injured.
Can I whimper and whine as well? This is
You're groaning, bud.
feel it.
You're groaning.
Yes, I fucking am.
Raven circles down.
Yeah, I like put my hand up for Raven.
Yeah, she lands on your hand and gives the cocked bird-like view, like she's looking at you, and kind of jumps around on your hand and like taps Duke's armor a little bit. And then she goes flying off. She goes,
Okay. Well, I mean, pretty much that's Rifleman at this moment. I'm just like recently dead. I've been smacked about the face by Excalibur. My dog is missing some teeth and a jaw alignment, and the world is dead to me outside of about a 3-foot radius around my head. So, yeah,
you
I'm just
actually
like amazed to be alive.
You lose consciousness again, but not in a dying way. You just pass out. You go back to sleep.
He's
You
okay.
probably have a concussion. You think?
Oh, I'm sure I'm not thinking about what I specifically have, and I'm just like breathing and hugging my fucking dog who's alive
Yeah, because
still.
the sting back would have just got you back to not dying, but all of
Not dying.
your previous injuries.
Yeah,
The
you guys are
lowest
very badly
real
burned.
beat up.
I'm
Very badly burned. I would also like to point out that you have a fallen air balloon captain.
There's two more
Yeah, there's
things I
just a
want to
dude.
do, and
All
they're
right.
all the same thing.
Yes.
And
Explain to me how you want to do it.
I don't know
and-
that I do anymore, because when I walk from point A to point B, I stab my friends in the heart. So
You do have two robot repair kits you can use. By the
yeah,
way.
okay. Well, I will do.
Do you want to roll for it?
You tell me mechanically.
You use a robot repair kit, and now your thruster is unbroken.
Okay. Well, I was gonna say, I'm more worried about the humans, because I can just do that myself and be fine. But I'll go, and I'll start with Duke, and try to give him a first aid.
Yes, absolutely. Give me a
test.
difficulty 2.
Fair.
Intelligence first aid.
Sounds like a
Do you
plan.
have the medic perk?
I do. I have
Yeah.
medic. In fact, when you use first aid, I can re-roll 1d20, which is handy. I don't have. There's another healing perk.
There is. It's called healer, and
Yes.
that was
Yuri has
Yuri.
that. I
Yuri.
don't have that.
Yuri's the fucking doc.
Yeah. Because I'm right about now. Okay, so we'll do
Couldn't
that.
we though? Couldn't
First
we use Yuri?
aid.
I miss Yuri.
Oh, me
For
too.
fuck's sake.
Oh, my
Okay,
God.
that's
All right.
one. I get to re-roll a
You do?
d20.
Re-roll the 19. I swear to God, Mr. Microwave. The
My
last
God.
two
That's what happens when you roll dice, man.
the last 2 episodes have been dog shit. Okay, you succeed.
Okay, so
That'll do.
that's Duke's jaw
So
injury. Maybe like
so what
mechanically.
what you do, is you notice that it's not, his mandible isn't entirely broken. It's just dislocated from his TMG, I should say, and you pop it back in. His teeth on the right hand side still busted.
Lost
He's
some of
missing
those. Okay.
like 3 of those teeth.
Okay. And then last but not least, on the
Last
order
but not
of
least,
priority,
fucking
I'll wander
Professor
over
Marvel.
to wherever
Oh,
Mr. Marvel
Hey,
descended from the
that's
sky.
Mr. Professor Marvel to you.
Sorry.
That's
He
Professor
didn't.
Doctor.
He didn't go to 6 years of Mister School.
What's his deal?
He has a sucking chest wound. He has landed on the ground and has a branch protruding through his torso. You can hear him wheezing, and from jump, just seeing it, the right hand side of his chest is deflated.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go to the professor and say, "Oh, my word, Professor, I am. Are you? Hold still. I'll do what I can, and I'll try to give him a first aid test and see if I can.
He grabs you and said, "You did this."
No, sir, I know you're under a lot of stress right now, but
Under a lot of stress.
just keep calm, and I'm going to do what I can.
Dude,
It's,
I'm going to make you roll a difficulty 4
That's fine.
4.
first aid intelligence check.
I'm gonna do it, and I got a plan for what I'm gonna do. If it works.
Okay.
We got 2 action points. Do I care enough about Professor Marble?
You probably care about Professor Marvel.
Yeah, okay. I'll spend one. I'll spend one. It's all I can do. I'll buy 1 dice. It's
Okay.
probably a good thing to, try to keep the guy alive. Okay. Difficulty 4.
Difficulty 4. Give it to me, big boy.
Oh, here we go.
Phrasing.
Hoorah!
Roll them dice. Make it good.
It's 2.
That's
I'm-
not enough.
No, I can re-roll 1. If I get a
You
crit,
You can re-roll
Mhm.
1.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't a crit.
That was not a
success. No, it wasn't. Okay. So I'm gonna try to be doing what I'm doing here, and while he's saying you did this, I'm just gonna look around with my eyes. Is anyone else in earshot?
Oh my God, are you gonna kill this guy?
No.
No one's paying attention to you. Johnny is trying to comfort and heal. Yeah, exactly.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep. No. I'm just gonna say, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I was only trying to drop the bomb on the mutant. There's a chance. Here, maybe.
Kit.
What?
Difficulty 1. Perception survival.
Okay. Wonder what he says. Okay, this is a target 11. No action points.
No action points.
Well, actually, we do have one, but I'm not gonna use it. I don't give a fuck.
Okay, you look around. From the basket is a bright red and white first aid kit.
What, is the balloon on the ground?
No. The balloon's still up there. Remember the basket fell and everything fell out of the basket.
Okay.
There is
I just
a
figured the balloon just fucked off.
No. It's still, you anchored it. That
worked?
The anchor, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That does change things. Okay, so he just said there's a medical. Jesus, how do you get a balloon down?
No, dude. Am I speaking Greek? You guys get it, right? At home, you get it. The first aid kit fell out of the balloon when you severed the guy wire.
Fell out of the balloon.
It's on the ground near you.
I thought it was in the basket. I was like, well, this motherfucker's dead.
No,
he's dead then.
It's on the ground.
He's dead. Grant is dead. Everyone's dead.
Everyone's dead.
I will go
home. We're done.
We
roll
fucking
for a
streamline
new
this.
doctor.
There's a kid in the balloon. I go get the fucking kid.
Yes, you get the kid off the ground. You give him, first off, I'm not going to make you roll for it. Somehow in your imbecile robot mind, you remember, you remove the impaling wound, you put 3-side plastic covering on the sucking chest wound, and then you plug him with a stim pack, and he comes back with 1 hit point with a sucking chest wound, and for those of you playing the home game, a collapsed lung.
Okay.
Great.
Jesus.
Cool.
Master bottle cap.
Do we have any other medical nerds in the chat? Hit me up.
No,
Jesus.
nobody cares.
Some people care. I
really
care.
don't.
I mean, we care, but thank you, but like, no one understands what you're talking about.
We need to go. Master bottle cap. I don't know where we've got.
Get a hold of yourself, man.
Ding.
Dong.
Actually, your power fist is still out, so you
Yeah.
do make a sming.
Sorry, that was
Sming.
meant to be more playful than that.
No, that was appropriately called for, I believe. Master bottle cap. Grant is in rough shape, and
Yeah.
well, I don't know what happened with. I know we're supposed to be chasing this silent Derek, but
My favorite character ever, Silent Derek.
Silent Derek.
we are in no shape to continue a pursuit.
Oh, hell no! We gotta get the hell back to somewhere's civilization.
You-
Get some help patched
you-
up.
Could camp, like
This
you
is-
could camp and rest.
Yeah, that's going to be
Just
what time of
Camp.
day is
Grant
it
is
right
like
now?
my dog. His face is
I'm
broken.
sorry, man.
He's just like
2
oh,
questions:
Lord.
time of
Yep.
day and distance back to the vault.
Distance back to the vault is like probably about 19 hours walking.
19 hours. Okay.
With 2
Wow.
incapacitated
What's
humans.
closer?
And also, don't forget the air balloon is still there.
No, I'm keeping that. I'm keeping that in.
Time of day is now late evening, so like 7-8 p.m. It's almost night. The sun
All right.
is going down.
Well, I do believe that we do need to get.
Sorry, I forgot to mention. Remember
good.
when I said that the storm was coming in from where you were coming
Oh, yeah.
from
No, you
last
didn't
I
do
do.
episode?
I don't remember that at all.
Yeah, amazing, awesome and cool. And
So
fun.
where you would be going into would be
Yeah?
Is the storm?
is a storm over
Okay.
the
Great.
over the vault.
Thank
I do believe we may need assistance from the vault dwellers, but perhaps the first, if we could,
Where is the
maybe
air
weather
going?
the storm. Yeah, I want to bring that thing. I'll do it out of character. I want to bring that thing down, if we can, and like try to like anchor it more securely, because when that storm comes, it's probably going to be gone.
So
And this might be the only way we can get them back.
I will help you out a little. Mr. Microwave, that you
Okay.
know that if you can get that air balloon down, if you could off gas some of the hot air,
Yeah.
it and you could secure it properly, it would probably provide some shelter in the basket under the balloon.
Yeah, that's a thought. Well, if we want to use it to try to get back,
You would
or
have to
somewhere
repair.
else, we got to get it down, or else that storm's.
Yeah, if you don't get
Yeah.
it, like it's on a guy wire right now, the basket is broken. If you don't get it down, it's gonna go.
Okay. Got the real brain trust here of Mr. Microwave and Johnny Bottle Cap. Well, if we want to use it, I mean, we could. I don't want to pop a hole in it. If we could bring it down, but pulling it
That's
down.
literally the only idea I had.
I know, right? And that's not great. We could. It's hot air. We could cool it, but I've got a laser. It's not the same thing.
It is connected to the ground on a guy wire.
Yeah, the anchor's kind of my thought. I mean, we might as well, like, first thought, best thought, just give it a heave ho and see if we can pull this fucking thing down at all. And failing that,
Yeah. Okay. So
I got an
here's
idea.
okay. What's your
Okay,
idea?
I want to try see if we can just like brute strength. Does it give at all? We don't need to.
When you are hauling on the guy wire, that like as long because the radioactive torch isn't firing into it.
Okay.
It's not getting more buoyant. Like,
Okay.
It's like kind of like a balloon.
Then I guess if that's the best, I got
Give
nothing,
me
man.
a difficulty 4. Mr. Microwave, assisted by Johnny Bottlecap.
Okay.
Difficulty 4, strength athletics check.
We can do
Are you
this.
for
We can
real?
do this.
But my target number
You're trying to pull a hot air balloon out of the sky, man.
Because I'm
Out
good.
of the sky.
Do you say strength athletics?
Strength athletics.
So-
Okay, that's never
so-
mind. It's 10. We're good. I can athletics. I can't strength though.
Okay, so if it's strength, I'm also 10. So that's about all we got. So I've got 2 rolls, and then you get 1 roll, and we got to try to get 4, which means I've got to get a crit. One of us has to get a crit.
Athletics is a tag skill, so as long as I do 6 or better.
Okay, you're erasing the hole.
Here we,
Okay,
excuse me?
so my target is
Sorry?
just 10, and I am gonna buy an action point, because we need to do that.
Okay. You got nothing in
Do
the
it.
pool. I'm taking 2.
Yep, that's fair.
Should I buy another dice?
Do you want to get this air balloon out of the
I
sky?
don't think you can on the
Oh,
assist.
on
No,
the
you
assist,
cannot.
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's only the
Um,
leader.
This should
All
roll
right,
I'd
for
then.
help,
either.
but my head is crushed.
I know. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're unconscious.
Okay, so I got 1,
Ah, I did not.
and no, we're not gonna make it. We're not gonna make it.
You're
We
not
didn't
gonna
make
make
it.
You went, to
Those are not gonna
tug,
make it.
you went to tug on this thing, and it's not moving from the sky. In fact, as you're tugging on it, the wind picks up, and now it's kind of leeward to you and blowing the wrong direction.
Okay, last ditch. I'm gonna
Oh,
take the anchor And I'm gonna wrap it around the Super Mutant Behemoth.
Oh yes,
Oh,
yes,
dude.
yes.
Oh,
Yes.
dude.
yeah.
He's
Yeah.
not going anywhere.
Right?
Right?
Yes. Oh
Yeah.
my God, I love you.
Dude.
You're such a giving player.
I'm trying so hard.
I'm not even going to make you roll for that. I like this idea. I'm giving you an action point.
Hey.
I'm giving you an action point because that's such a good idea.
What an
Fuck yeah.
inspired idea.
The overseer taketh, and he give it.
Overseer
Give
giveth.
it away.
Give
Oh
him
Yeah.
my God, that's a yes. So, Mr. Microwave, you kind of go, oh, well, enough of this nonsense, and you pick up the anchor and you like tug slowly back towards the Super Mutant Behemoth and just like kaboom right into the chest. And this thing rolls over as the balloon starts to move. And then gets dragged into like a small copse of trees, like a very small copse of trees,
Like
and just gets
crushed
like
grass,
tangled up and doesn't go anywhere.
Okay.
The balloon is still like 45 degrees to the ground, but it's very well secured.
It's hanging on, but like, yeah, okay.
I like that so much. All right. Inspiration.
Nice. Okay.
Inspiration time.
Yeah, and then after that, it'll just be making camp duties. Like I don't know if we can like grab whatever we got, like the mutant rags. Try to make like a lean-to out of like the body of the behemoth, and like
there's a small. I'll give you this. There's a small creek bed with an overhang that you guys kind of pile into, and it's got a what is it called? Culvert, a pre-war culvert that you all can crawl into, and you make a campfire. And as night comes, the storm rages over you and passes. You're worried about the balloon, but at this point in time, there's not much you can do out there. And it becomes incredibly dark. You don't see anything outside of the culvert. It's completely pitch black, but you can hear the pounding of the rain and the green lightning that forks through the sky as you all lose consciousness slowly, one by one. And Mr. Microwave, ever ready at the mouth of the culvert, floats, waiting for dawn. One thing to note, Raven was not with you through the night.
Oh.
When she pieced out and flew away, she did not return before the storm.
curious.
Oh, that is so Raven.
That's so Raven. And we're done. I don't mean this episode.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I mean
I'm
the
sorry.
whole show.
I just
I'm
went
so
to write down the
sorry
note.
for that.
Raven's not here, and I started writing. That's so Raven.
That's so Raven.
That's so Raven.
That's so
That's what I'm
Raven.
writing down.
Can I
Okay.
sleep inside the behemoth?
Tauntaun
Cut
style.
open
No,
stomach,
stop
climb
being
in.
no, stop being weird. I thought they smelled bad on the outside.
Yeah.
You wake up. It is the next morning. Much like the rad storm that had passed over Anthony's refuge, this is a beautiful Kansas spring morning. There seems to be a bit of a theme here. As a storm passes over, the next morning is especially verdant and golden. The balloon is on the ground, slightly deflated, but no more damaged than you left it, Mr. Microwave.
Okay.
It seemed to have weathered the storm pretty well. Grant, you have now regained all of your hit points.
Fuck yeah, I love
I just
video
needed
games.
a good night's rest.
Just like done.
Right.
Ooh,
That's
more
Fallout
tools.
accurate.
You
Yeah,
look
go
good.
to sleep. I'm good.
Yeah.
What's up?
You all had a long rest. Your wounds and crippled limbs.
My
and
dog's
everything-
teeth grew back.
No, actually, narratively, your dog is still missing teeth. But
Yeah.
So did you say Grant's still crippled or not?
no, Grant's crippled has healed. Like after a long rest, you guys are back in fighting shape, but Duke is still missing 3 or 4 of his teeth on the bottom right-hand side.
Well,
or left-hand side.
I'm just like super focused on Duke. Like obviously Grant is gonna get up at some point and like embrace Johnny Bottle Cap with the like Roman like double hand thing and
Cool.
and Mr. Microwave.
For an assortment of recycled aluminum and transistors, you're good shit. From here on out, I trust you, just not with the stim pack.
Well, if I knew that all it took was to stab you in the heart to get you to come around, I would have done it months ago.
Amen.
Taster's choice moment among pals.
Overseer,
Yeah.
can I take a look at Grant's injuries?
Yes, of course.
They are plentiful.
Well,
Please
this is my
observe them.
question. Does
He has-
anything peculiar about like how he's healed up now from how bad his injuries were before? Is there anything sus about this to a Mr. Microwave?
No. Between the stim packs and the rest, you think that it's pretty normal. He has scars. Like he's got a cut.
He's still beaten up. Okay.
Yeah, he's got a cut on his head. Like his eyes are, he's got a.
Just kind of was like, man, it's like that stim bug did a really good job. It was like.
It was
doing in that
It
vault?
was a full ass stim pack.
I
How
immediately
much are we
went.
paying for these stim packs? This
I
is
immediately
amazing.
went to like weird shit that they're doing in that vault. So
No,
I
it
was
was just
like,
real. It was a real good stim pack.
We're just asking questions. We're just asking questions. Okay.
So, Professor Marvel is out and about from the culvert when you all wake up, and he is making hasty repairs to his balloon and muttering to himself. And I have to find it. I have to find it. He's gathered most of his stuff that has fallen out of the basket up, but you can tell that some of it has gone missing in the night.
That there was the one thing that because I asked last episode and it wasn't in the basket at the time, but that Geiger counter, his device.
She
is
gone.
that? Yeah,
She gone.
Yeah, I fucked that up.
Yeah.
She gone. He's muttering to himself, and he turns around and says, "Oh, hello, the robot. Yes, thank you for your assistance." He seems so nervous to be around you. He says,
Yeah,
"But I really
That's
must
cool.
I really must be going now. If the one last thing that I could ask for you, if you could unrestrain my balloon from the very large green gentleman. If you could please."
Right.
You trying to make a run for it, bud?
Yeah, you can tell this guy does not want to be fucking around you at all. At
Yeah,
all.
he's trying to get
Almost
out.
dying yesterday didn't really cozy him up to us.
Immediately I'm like, oh, is season 2 our evil playthrough? Because
Is this the darkest
Are you?
timeline?
Is this the darkest timeline? Are you gonna kill Professor Marvel?
I almost did earlier.
By
and I
accident.
walked- and I
On
walked-
By accident, it's
accident.
not the same.
No, and then I almost did on purpose.
Oh,
when,
okay.
when he was dying, but I decided
Okay.
against it.
Oh, right, with the stim pack that was intended
Yeah.
to save his life.
Yeah. The well, if he's going to go, gentlemen, I believe I may have disingratiated myself with the good professor. It may be best if one of you two bid his farewells, or perhaps tried to convince him to not run away. I don't think he's going to be very receptive to myself.
Sure, I'll go have a chat with the doc. Hello, doctor. I see you're none too impressed with my friend there. Don't mind him. He means well.
I think that you all are the most capital human beings. I just really must be on my way to find the center of America. You will find me in Lebanon, Kansas. But I really, really must be going now.
You sure there's nothing we can give you a hand with at all?
Why don't you
Give you another second chest wound of some kind.
Give me a. Oh yeah, he's still got he's patched up.
Yeah.
Like he's hurt real bad. Why don't you give me a difficulty 3 speech charisma check?
Oh my god.
Also,
Okay.
pause the podcast for 20 seconds. I'm so sorry. A real life thing has happened. I will be right back.
So who do you guys like?
Hey,
Who do you like?
who does everyone like?
Justin's
Yeah.
okay.
That's pretty good.
He's all right.
He's
The
all
whole-
right. He's all right.
Yeah.
You'll do.
Oh.
So yeah, this
Professor
professor
Marvel, he's like, this is like, he showed up at this party and he was like, "What's up? You guys have appetizers?" And we're like, "Hey, we're gonna fuck your balloon up, drop you out of a thing,
flip the tables.
flip you upside down."
I can't stress how on accident all of this has been.
It
I
really
can't stress
has been.
how accidental.
Okay,
this
sorry
whole
about that.
thing
I am back. Sorry about that,
is.
everyone.
Vamping.
Give me a difficulty 3 speech charisma check.
Okay. I mean, target number 13. So let's.
And
speech-
also, tell me what you're going to say with. Paint me a word picture. How are you going to calm this boy down?
let's see here. I'm sure you can appreciate the dire situation we were just in. That we.
Of course.
We had, had everyone's safety and well-being in mind, and ultimately, we were able to achieve an optimal result. So I think, really, perhaps some gratitude may be in order, good
That's
sir.
brave.
Okay, make this roll.
Boy, come out swinging.
That's all I got. I
Alright.
mean, he's like, yeah, oh sure, dude. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
oh my god, that is hilarious.
Make me a difficulty 3.
Nah.
No, this guy is having none of it.
Oh no, he's like, nope, I'm
Well,
out.
I thank you. I thank you very much. As Mr. Microwave takes the anchor
Starts blasting.
out of the behemoth, he scurries up the guy wire and starts hauling the anchor up behind him, and he says, "Fare thee well. I hope. Wish for you the best. Goodbye now."
Nice to see you guys.
Or whatever the hell that
Laser
means.
blast the balloon.
You wackadoo. Yeah.
You fucking lunatics.
Farewell.
He's
Professor.
crazy as fuck, and he could not be less impressed with being around you.
Well,
Listen,
gentlemen,
I kind of hope we never see that guy again.
yes.
We made his life a little weird. I want to say
Yeah, things took a turn. There for
they
sure.
turned.
His
They definitely
his
turned there.
Geiger counter. That's really the unfortunate part. He can kind of go get stuffed.
Give me a difficulty 3 intelligence science roll, Mr. Microwave.
That's not
What am I doing?
I will tell you if you make it.
I hate these rolls. Okay, was it science? Just science roll.
Intelligence science, please. Difficulty 3.
What difficulty?
Difficulty 3.
Kill by an action point.
Okay.
Pow!
Yes!
Oh.
Yes.
Redemption!
That's credit.
Amazing.
So
That's
you
all right.
don't need his Geiger counter. In fact, Johnny's Pip-Boy will work just fine.
Oh, well, we were using that before. Yes, but
But with the refined data that you gathered from studying said contraption, you are able to tune into it, and instead of just the clicking, you make a rotoscope on Johnny's Pip-Boy that shows an arrow.
we got a quest marker.
Yeah.
Quest
Yay.
Quest marker.
So the air balloon goes sailing off in one direction, and you go in a perpendicular direction. Yes.
Okay, yes.
You think that Professor Marvel is no longer heading towards Lebanon, the center of Kansas.
Poor bastard.
You know, I kind of don't care where that guy's headed. If I'm
Actually, you know what? Fuck that guy.
that guy.
Fuck that guy, basically.
Oh, yes.
Oh, does he want to come down here and kill his own super mutants? Like, seriously.
I mean,
No appreciation.
I'm pretty sure he would have just sailed over them if it weren't for you guys. But you know, that's just me. So
I'm assuming they didn't have anything worth taking. What with their boards?
yeah, they had boards,
Yeah.
boards and pipe rifles. If
Okay.
you want 3 pipe rifles and a fire hydrant, you can have a fire hydrant if you
I mean,
want.
that would be dope. But yeah,
It's so heavy.
all good.
Know where to plug it in.
Don't look at me. I'm barely alive.
Yeah.
No,
So
I got nowhere to plug it in. What do you,
you
want from me?
start traveling on the southwesterly direction that you were originally on, following Johnny's rotoscope Pip-Boy. You are following a direct path. Grant, you hear a caw above you,
Is it Raven?
and Raven returns to you and and sits on your shoulder and sort of taps your shoulder armor, and then opens her mouth and plays a audio file.
Okay, I'm listening.
I have gotten an update from Raven about your position. You are moving away from the silo. I hope all is well. I trust you to fulfill your duties to infiltrate the Emerald City. We await further updates. Things have become troubling here. I will contact you further when I have more information. Yours sincerely, Eugene Manyshields.
Aha.
Okay. I will relay this to my compatriots.
Oh, everyone heard. It was like a MIDI file that play.
Yeah.
Okay. So someone run that down from the top.
Okay. The gist of it was Eugene got
Heading away from Silo.
You're heading away from the silo. You're heading in a southwest direction. The silo is in a pretty much due west direction.
Okay.
He said he trusts you, and he thinks he knows what you're doing. And there are troubles back in the wheel, but he is not at liberty to talk about them at the moment.
Right.
Okay,
And he was also he was also very like genial. Yours truly
Wasn't like accusatory or anything.
no, he was
Okay.
he was being very, very pleasant with you. You noticed that his tone had changed on you all, almost like you had
Yeah.
repped up with him.
Oh, this
Almost
ever
like we
elusive
wrapped up with him.
reputation system.
Almost like you had repped up with the Reclaimers.
+1 rep.
Okay. Well,
Plus
this-
one. Everybody like that.
Everybody like that.
Everybody liked that.
That's quite curious. I
Okay.
had sort of just assumed that if we were following, and this is my bad for assumption, but if we were following the radioactive guy, it would lead us to the radioactive people.
Curiouser and curiouser, isn't it?
It is indeed.
Okay, so Grant is like still not having a great time because like he got smashed yesterday and his dog is missing teeth and like
Oh,
Gentlemen, what exactly do we need to do to get our heads screwed on straight here? We do have a mission due, and that was not exactly a fun encounter, but what has to happen next year? How's everybody doing? Let's get a status little report. Mr. Microwave, are you functional?
I'm functional, Master Grant. The with one more robot repair kit left to go, in fact. So that's good news. But like I said, I had hoped, I guess, that we had been heading towards getting two birds stoned at once, if you will.
and that's our Trailer Park Boys crossover, everybody.
I had reckoned that the radioactive gentleman would have been heading towards this.
He has a name. It's Silent Derek.
Silent Derek, yes. That he would be heading towards the silo, or this Emerald City of these children. But it seems not to be the case. Personally, I think perhaps figuring out what is closing the loop with Silent Derek seems to be my. That's where I vote. But if you think it's smarter to head straight to the silo now, I'd be open for that as well.
Seems to me that the silo is our destination. As long as we're moving in that direction, I think we're making progress, however slow. But I'm going to be a little slowed down for the next day or two here.
As you say this, Raven starts like tapping your shoulder and like flying off into the sky for like 5 minutes at a time, and then swooping back and like sitting on your shoulder and like tapping the direction that Johnny has his Pip-Boy rotoscoped to.
Yeah. All right. Well, like I suggest that we walking wounded ourselves towards our destination, and don't waste too much time here. Balloon guy's gone, so
Professor Marvel.
Yeah, balloon guy. We're back to a normal circumstance.
Whatever. That's fine.
Yeah, what do you think, Master Bottlecap? I mean, if we retrieve this Derek, and if he is affiliated with the children of some kind, perhaps he can give us some insight, and doing a solid for the Vault Dwellers might not be the worst thing either.
Just to keep in mind, in game mechanics, the more quests you do for different factions, the more you rep up with them. And
Indeed.
Rep.
Also, I think we've kind of come a little far down the path in this way, so I'd kind of like to see this one through.
Yep.
Well, we have a quorum.
So, Raven continues to fly. Grant, you can see her with your eagle eyes, and you track her with her scope. Your scope, I should say. You also get an idea. Give me a difficulty 2 intelligence repair roll.
Intelligence repair
Or intelligence science, whatever you're most comfortable with. Well,
repair. Okay, Fantasy Grounds. There we go.
Oh, there you go.
Success.
It took a minute.
Do you want to? Are you out of luck points?
Yeah, I'll look. I'll do a little lucky lucks.
Look it up.
Intelligence repair is a French word. It means another success. 2 successes.
Bango. So you get the idea because you have her ocular uplink, correct?
Yeah, of course I do.
Yes, you get the idea.
Of course.
You get the idea that you could create a HUD scope given a tech workbench.
Yeah, I'll create a HUD scope. That's something I would do.
So you get the idea that given her ocular uplink, she could mark things for you on the ground that then you could track with your scope through cover, through like maybe even a recon scope, one might call it.
I was just gonna say.
Yeah. I'm super down with this. I like the indirect fire from a 308. That's pretty fun. Totes, I'm a hundy P behind this thing.
You just get that inkling, that tickle in the back of your throat. You continue to walk in what?
You had to be there.
I made
You had
a
to.
gesture. Don't
You had to be there.
okay.
forget me.
You had to-
Forget.
oh.
Oh my god! It's like, is there something you want to share with the class? Oh,
We
nothing.
were
teacher.
supposed to.
Fine.
We were supposed to go past it. We were supposed to go.
Okay,
past
wait, just walk past it. Walk past it. Walk past it. Don't look at it. Don't look at
The
it.
class doesn't need to know.
it. Yeah.
So, as you
you go.
continue through this gorgeous Kansas day, it gets
Is it
later.
gorgeous?
It gets later into the afternoon, and off in the distance, you see a large cloud of dust coming from the horizon in the direction that you are moving. You all drop down into more stealthy maneuvers to approach this cloud of dust, as Raven is reporting information of humanoid movement on the ground. As you approach this thing closer and closer, Raven only has an operational distance of about 1 kilometer. You get about 1 kilometer away, and Grant, through your heads-up display ocular eyepiece, you see very fuzzy video come in. As you get a little bit closer, Grant, what you see is a massive strip mining operation happening over what used to be Lebanon, Kansas.
Ooh.
You see a large amount of people in ratty robes wearing what appear to be chains, digging, excavating, digging deep down in grids on the ground. They're clearly looking for something buried. Mr. Johnny Bottlecap, your Pip-Boy is now locked on target. It is no longer wobbling. It is pointing directly at this excavation site, and it is clicking louder and louder on this very specific radium isotope. And as Raven gets closer, swoops down, she sees the sign, "Welcome to Lebanon, Kansas." And you see a deep pit at the bottom of what you assume used to be some sort of maybe bank or military installation. It's hard to tell. Your ocular eyepiece starts to fuzz, and Raven, you can see her flying as fast as she can towards you from the dust cloud. And that is where we are going to end our episode tonight.
What?
What a ride.
Just what I think. I'm like,
Just
yeah, I know what's happening.
when
I
I
don't
think.
Do you know what's happening?
No.
I have
have
Yeah,
no
me-
idea.
Me neither. I'm making it up as I go along.
I
I
love that.
almost never
I love
have
that for
any
us.
idea what's going on.
Wow.
So that's where we're going to end. Everybody, thank you so much. I'm gonna check the GoFundMe. What are we even at? I have to go on my phone.
$807,
$807.
51%, folks.
We're
In
over
one night.
50%
You guys are
mark.
fucking believable.
Unreal.
Unbelievable. You are the best fans on the planet, and I will fight anybody who says otherwise.
Hands down.
We love you so much. Thank you for coming tonight. Thank you for watching us. We hope you loved and enjoyed the story. Like, subscribe, follow us on everything. And from the bottom of our hearts, honestly, guys, we are humbled by you.
Yes.
We are humbled.
Thank
by you.
y'all so much. We're gonna hype this up for the rest of the well, until we hit the goal, because if tonight's any indication, I think we're gonna make it, gang. So yeah, I'm gonna have a video talking about this later in the week. So yeah, unreal. Thank you guys all so much. If this all comes to fruition, then the show's gonna get better, like, and hopefully
we're
we've
doing
got
this
a lot of
all.
plans.
We're doing this all for you. Like,
Yeah.
the quality
So-
will get better, the editing, like
I did
everything.
this for you.
I
Yeah,
did this for
hopefully
you.
we could more often, more streaming, more shows, better quality, all the things. So unreal. But we're gonna be back in 2 weeks. When is that
2
here?
weeks. That
okay.
is June. No, it might be July. It is July 2nd, the day
Okay.
after Canada Day. So
Fantastic.
here's what we're doing, team. I need you all to wear red and white on that day. We're gonna do a Canada Day special.
Love it. Into it.
Thank you so much for all your donations. We love it so much. I am so excited where the story is going. It's gonna get so weird and fun. Come on back in 2 weeks and play that
music.
Yeah, play that outro music. Let's go.
Yeah.
2 weeks. We're coming back. That is the second Canada Day. It's going to be a good time. Everyone, thank you again. We'll be back.
We'll be
Adios.
back.
Muchachos.
Thank you.